Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among misty mountains, lived a young man named Lucas. At 24, Lucas was a restless soul. His mind was a perpetual storm, constantly crowded with thoughts. All day, worries would drift in and out like clouds, leaving him feeling deeply uneasy and utterly exhausted. He was forever trapped between regretting his past and fearing what the future might hold. This relentless storm within him stole his calm, robbed him of sleep, and had even made him forget the simple act of smiling. One day, a rumor reached Lucas about a wise old man living in a secluded village deep in the hills. Villagers whispered that he was once a renowned psychologist in the bustling city, a teacher who had guided many toward finding inner peace. Now, in his twilight years, he had traded the clamor of the city for a quiet life in harmony with nature. A spark of hope ignited within Lucas. He thought to himself, maybe, just maybe, this wise man can finally help me silence the ceaseless noise in my head. After a long and arduous journey, Lucas finally arrived at a humble house draped in lush green vines. There on the porch sat the old man, his eyes closed, radiating an aura of profound peace. Lucas approached him cautiously, his voice barely a whisper. "Grandfather," he said, "my mind is a raging storm. I cannot stop overthinking. I yearn for peace in my heart. Can you help me?" The old man slowly opened his eyes, a gentle, knowing smile gracing his lips. "So, it is peace you seek?" he asked softly. "Come with me." He led Lucas into the yard and took a simple glass. He filled it with water right to the very brim, so full that the slightest tremor would cause it to spill. Handing the fragile glass to Lucas, he gave him a challenge. "Walk to the edge of the village and back," he instructed. "But remember, this you must not spill a single drop." Lucas was puzzled by the strange request, but he accepted the challenge without hesitation. He held the glass with unwavering focus and began his walk. The path was narrow and teeming with chaos. People rushed past him, shopkeepers loudly advertised their wares, and stray dogs barked at his heels. But Lucas was oblivious to it all. His entire world had shrunk to the size of that glass of water. He took each step with complete and total attention. People watched him with curiosity, but no one dared to break his intense concentration. Finally, Lucas returned to the old man, his face beaming with pride. "Grandfather, I did it," he exclaimed. "I didn't spill a single drop." The old man nodded serenely. "That is good," he said. "But tell me, did you see the children playing by the side of the road? Did you hear the dogs barking as you passed?" Lucas looked perplexed. "No, grandfather," he admitted. "I didn't see or hear anything at all. I was only focusing on the glass." The old man's smile widened. "That is the secret," he revealed. "The peace you seek was inside you all along. When your mind stays firmly in the present moment, just as it did with the glass of water, there is no room for fear, no space for confusion, and no time for unnecessary thoughts. You were not sad about what happened yesterday, nor were you afraid of what might happen tomorrow. For that brief time, your mind became completely and beautifully quiet." Lucas stood there, motionless, letting the old man's profound words sink deep into his soul. He finally understood. Peace wasn't something to be found in a faraway place. It was a state that existed only when we fully inhabit the now. He bowed his head in gratitude. "I understand now," he said. "To calm my mind, I must keep my focus on this very moment." As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the hills, birds flew back to their nests, and Lucas started his journey home. But he was no longer the same restless young man who had arrived that morning. He had been transformed. He now carried peace within him, for he had learned the simple, powerful art of mindfulness. If this story brought you a moment of peace, please like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Thank you for staying with us. Until next time, stay well and stay peaceful.